bright in here. Is it too bright? Hello there. Hi. How are we doing? Are we melting right now? I hope when you're watching this, the heat wave is over. And if you're in America or Alaska, you probably didn't even know about this heat wave. Always have to turn the AC off when I'm filming. People thought I actually have an AC. I just have one of those portable ones, not an actual AC, because ACs are not a thing in Germany. Like, not even hospitals have ACs, where people are dying. Danke, Merz. Welcome back to another video. It is official. I posted all of my Korea content. This is it. But it's okay. I also feel good about the fact that I'm getting back to stuff that I can do here. It's so good. I have a very special video for you today. Don't ask me how this video idea happened, okay? I'm just obsessed with cereal at the moment. Wow. I haven't eaten cereal in such a long time. Recently, I rediscovered it. And I was like, damn, this is so delicious. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there is also a cereal trend going around on social media where people actually eat stuff as cereal what is not meant to be eaten as cereal. You've also seen on my channel, I've tried Malteser cereal, hot and cold. Somehow there's something so deeply satisfying about doing that. Just taking random food and eating it as cereal. I don't know, somehow it has gotten into my brain and it will not get out until I film this video right here. I need to get it out of my system, okay? So I've decided that I'm gonna eat all of my food as cereal for 24 hours. Sounds weird?
Is weird.
Before we start with these 24 hours, there is a really cool merch drop that I just dropped on naomijohn.de. If you didn't know, now you know. We made so many cool new pieces, from zip-up hoodies to t-shirts to caps to bags, and the designs are really, really cool. So please check it out. Let's start with my cereal day. So it's breakfast time. Like I said, on that specific day, it was so freaking hot, like 100 degrees Fahrenheit outside, aka 40 degrees Celsius. And I was thinking, I just need something to cool me down. We're bringing back 2021. We're gonna make nature's cereal. Yes, you remember correctly. That was actually a trend from 2020, 2021 or something, where people just ate fruits with coconut water. Coconut water! Sorry. So I just wanted to revive that trend. If I recall it correctly, it was strawberries, raspberries, pomegranate seeds, and blueberries. But obviously you can use whatever you want. A very important part are the ice cubes, because we want it to be super cold and refreshing. And obviously the other important part is the coconut water. Unfortunately, this coconut water that I bought tastes like shit. So I thought I'm gonna do a little life hack and also add some juice. Y'all wanted a twist, hey?
Oh, y'all wanted a twist, eh?
This one's like a blueberry, raspberry, cranberry, apple juice. Yup. Mysterious. I have to say, this was okay. I mean, it was very, very refreshing, which is all that I needed in that moment. Just taste-wise, I think we were missing a little bit. Maybe it was the disgusting coconut water, but I would have liked it a bit sweeter. I mean, it also depends which fruits you use and how sweet your fruits are. I think back then, we also put something crunchy in there. Man, I'm so bad at reviving old TikTok trends. Was there also coconut in there? In general, this was a great breakfast. Like, just very refreshing. Not very filling, though, I have to say. I ate this whole freaking pot and I was still actually a little hungry. So now that we've ticked off the healthy part of the day, it's time to get back into the unhealthy parts. I'm gonna make eclair cereal. Yes, you heard it right. It is mini eclairs, and I'm gonna eat that as cereal. That's what we gotta do. In my head, this is yummy. How can it not be, you know? Don't be shy. We got popcorn flavor oat milk. I think it's gonna be a good fit. We're gonna top it off with my obsession vanilla sauce, because I feel like it's gonna fit very well. I don't want to over exaggerate, guys, but I think this was by far the best cereal that I've ever eaten in my life. I was so right with everything that I did. Every step of the way led me where I am right now at this eclair cereal. I don't know, they were still half frozen, which was so good and so refreshing. And then with the popcorn oat milk and then the freaking vanilla dessert sauce on top, everything was right. Guys, I swear this is even better than you think it is. Will I be sick after this? Maybe. Why can't I eat this normally? With a tiny bit of chocolate on top? I think I will be sick after this, but not yet. Like, I'm not playing. I will make this again. I don't care. Eclair cereal slaps. It's time for lunch. I recently saw Katie on TikTok eating this abomination. It looks like an abomination a little bit, but we can all agree on that this is gonna be good, right? She was eating like dough balls and her milk was basically butter, if I analyzed this video correctly. I honestly don't know what dough balls are. I think it's like a UK thing. In Germany, we just have Brötchen, which are basically our dough balls, but they're not really balls. They're just oddly shaped. And also they're not mini, so I actually had to make these dough balls myself. Here's how I made the dough balls, in case you wanna make this recipe. You're gonna need 2 cups, aka 250 grams of flour, all-purpose flour, and just add 1 packet of yeast, which is 7 grams. Don't worry, I got you. You're also gonna add 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. This is all of our dry ingredients. Now you wanna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1/2 cup, aka 125 milliliters of slightly warm water. And now you just wanna knead the dough, like you need the dough. If you wanna get dough, you dough tonight. If you wanna knead dough, you roll it right. Knead the dough, baby, knead the dough. If you wanna get balls, you ball tonight. Cause you wanna dip balls in butter, alright. Yeah, I know it's tough, cause sometimes the liquid ain't enough. Then you add more flour and you have to let it rise for 24 hours. If the time is tight, yeah, you better not have appetite. Cause the chance is high that you have to do it all again. Knead the dough, like you need the dough. If you wanna get dough, you dough tonight. If you wanna knead dough, you roll it right. You wanna dip balls in butter, alright. We out. This song is called Knead the Dough, out on Spotify right now. It smells so good. I kinda just wanna eat this right now. Why does it smell so good? Form it into a huge ball, cover your bowl in olive oil, and then you wanna rest that bitch. Let it rise for about 1.5 hours, I did. After that, you just wanna form 12 little balls out of your dough. It's so easy working with dough. I've never had any issues working with dough. I am the dough expert. Nothing comes my way, no problems. I always solve my problems. There are no problems with dough, never. When you place your 12 balls onto your baking tray, you also want to let it rise for 30 more minutes, and then you can bake them at 190 degrees for about 20 minutes. Actually, no. That's too long. I think it was 15. Just have an eye on them, okay? Mine went quicker than I thought because magic or something. Maybe mine got even a little bit too brown for my taste. I could have been a little lighter, but whatever floats your boat. We're gonna let them cool down a little bit, and now it's time to make our milk, aka butter. Oh my god. Don't worry, I'm using butter 30% less fat, so we're good. Hey, calm down. Honestly, there was no recipe. I also don't think there needs to be a recipe. I just melted the butter and put a shit ton of garlic in there. Oops. My bad. Ah! Yep. And also, I'm not a monster, so I also seasoned it with a little bit of salt and some Italian herbs, a little bit of oregano and potasio and facale. Those are the most important spices in the Italian cuisine. I also added a little bit of oil, which was not smart because the butter and the oil just separated in the end. I don't know. what I was thinking, honestly. And now it is time to finally prepare my dough ball butter cereal. I have to say there's something deeply disturbing about putting that much butter onto something, but also something deeply satisfying. This might look very psychotic to some of y'all. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my god. But I would be lying when I said this wasn't incredibly delicious. I myself am a big butter fan. I could scoop that shit, and I know that's very problematic in our society. Like, I know butter is hated. Or let's say the overconsumption of butter, which I get. But in that case, it was just that scrumptious garlic butter. Ah, it was so good. I'm sorry, okay? This was delicioso. Also, my dough balls, aka brötchen, they were so good. They were very crunchy, and I thought they were going to turn soft quickly in that butter, but they didn't. They stayed crunchy. They were just very, very buttery and oily. How I like them. I also added a little bit of Parmesan, and I think that was a great addition. I think I should have added even more, but I think we were good on what we had. This dish was already a lot. Like I said, I don't care what you think. This was an amazing lunch. Well, yeah, I don't care what anybody says. If I could, I would eat this every day. My bread balls are also amazing. If I were to make a restaurant, this would be my signature dish. I mean, technically Katie invented it, but I perfected it. I can't finish all of these right now, but I'm sure I can also eat them tomorrow. Also, I just realized that this dough ball looks like a butt. I'm so buttery now. I feel like a huge butterball. There can never be enough butter. And of course, I wanted to have a little afternoon snack, because that's just what hot girls are having these days. And especially hot girls are having sprinkle cereal, I've heard. It is exactly what it sounds like. I won't make this one in a bowl, because I won't eat a whole bowl. It does look like a bowl like this, though. I bought beautiful looking sprinkles, hundreds and thousands of them, like the Australians say. Sorry, hundreds and thousands. And I used my popcorn oat milk because I still had it, which was maybe not the best choice for this because the sprinkles are literally pure sugar, so you might want to have something that's not sweet. Yeah, it was a bit disturbing that the sprinkles lost their color so fast and it all just melted into a horrible shade of green. It's turning green. That was maybe not the most delicious looking cereal I've ever eaten, but maybe it was the most delicious cereal. It wasn't. It was kind of disturbing, but also it was kind of satisfying. Here's a little crunch warning, but I need to show you just the sound of it because that was the satisfying part. And a little bit later that day, I wanted to have my dinner. Once again, I got inspired by Katie. She really inspired this video in a way, I have to say. Shout out to Katie. I love you so much. Or actually, maybe you're just not good for me. Maybe we have to split ways because I don't know if this is working. You know what? We're just gonna go straight. And I'm not even gonna explain to you what I'm having. We're gonna warm up some marinara or passata, like just tomatoes, liquid tomatoes. I think you already know where we're going, do you? The amount of times I've used this bowl today. It's still a bit buttery. And our cereal for the day is gonna be mozzarella balls. Just pour the hot marinara on top of your mozzarella balls. There you have it, a very savory cereal. I'm also gonna add a few meatballs for some protein. Or, I mean, there's probably lots of protein in there, but... I think I'm gonna agree with you on that one, that it's maybe the most questionable cereal out of this video. Kinda tastes just like pizza. But it was also surprisingly good. I don't know if my taste buds are weird. Maybe I've destroyed them over the past 9 years of doing my YouTube career and cooking on here. But this just... it tasted so good. Like the melted mozzarella cheese, the marinara was also amazing. I obviously also salted it and like added some spices. Like this was just very delicious. And I mean, I also added meatballs, so I think we're getting there. Oh my god, it's so messy. I'm sorry, I'm eating this so messy, but to be fair, it's also difficult, yeah? This would actually go really hard with my dough balls that I made today. I'm hot. When does it start being a soup and stops being a cereal? I think that is my question for the day. The line is very thin because you saw that you can make savory cereal. Like, I don't think cereal has to be sweet, you know? Comment down below. I think we need to discuss it. Yeah, I really don't know what to tell you other than I really enjoyed this dinner. Like the super hot marinara and like the melted mozzarella. It all worked together so well. We got a lot of protein in there. I think I don't know anything about proteins. I don't know what I'm saying. It was just very messy because I feel like I ate it like a child, but in general this was delicious. But I have to say, after this very hot dinner, I had to sit in my room for a bit and reclimb it. I felt like I was sweating butter and marinara out of my pores. And it actually looks like I did because I still had marinara on my chin. I'm not gonna finish a day without my dessert. And that's a fact. I just need to treat myself every day. I mean, that day I kind of treated myself the whole day, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're sticking with my normal routine. I'm gonna make giotto cereal. It was also something that I saw on TikTok, but it was also so satisfying to me in my head because giotto, you always just have these tiny little balls, but somehow you always want to eat more. They're so small. So me thinking that I could make an entire bowl with it, hell yeah. And also I fill it up with some bueno because I felt like the giotto balls were not enough. A nice little extra to top it off. I'm also gonna add a bit of hazelnuss croquant. Just for some crunch. For this one, I thought I'd switch it up a little bit and I used warm milk because I also really liked it when I ate the Maltesers with warm milk. For this one, I do have to say I liked it, but I think in the end the warm milk was what annoyed me because the giottos being all soggy was not giving the vibe. The bueno was fine, but the giotto was just weird. So if you're gonna make this, just take my advice that you're gonna use cold milk. I got you. Obviously, this was still good. I think this was still my least favorite of the day because also the little hazelnut pieces that I added in there. Not sure about those, honestly. Like, I was thinking they're gonna give me like an extra crunch when the giotto turned soggy, which was true. But somehow it was not a good crunch. Like, maybe need something else in there. My chef brain was not chef braining in that moment. But that was my day of eating everything as cereal. I thought it was fun. I did feel kind of sick after this last one. Like the sweet ones, they're just really on the heavy side, especially if you use warm milk. That's my resume. I must say my favorite was actually the dough balls with the butter. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. They were delicious. And very close comes the eclair cereal. And I actually have never seen anyone do it, so I think I'm blazing the trail. If you see anybody eating eclair cereal on TikTok soon, that's because of me. Fun fact, I also saw Katie eating silver ball cereal. And she was also inspired by me. I never saw that. I only saw it because I did the research for this video, and that was so funny to me. I love that she got inspired by me eating silver metallic balls. This is this video. So happy to be back with this quality kind of content. I actually have a lot of cool content planned, which I have been planning for the past months, but that it is for me right now. Let me know if you have any more ideas for cool cereal. I'm always open to that. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, which is Naomi John on
Instagram,
Naomi John on
TikTok,
and Naomi John on
Spotify.
So the issue is I want to walk away, but I have no pants on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye. That was my phone. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna walk away because my room is a mess anyway, so I'm just gonna sit here. Bye! There can never be enough butter.